Welcome to the 2021 IDFA Universe Online Natural Bodybuilding Championships. Yeah, so since we're online, we can't really applaud for the athletes, but we can show our appreciation by commenting the video or finding them on social media, sending them a message, whatever way you have to, because obviously we don't have the live audiences here. So yeah, we have athletes competing from all across Canada. So we have athletes from Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick, Saskatchewan, and British Columbia. And then we also have an athlete from the USA, and we have a couple athletes from Italy. So that's the beautiful thing about these online shows. The reach is unreal. So hopefully you can use this video, this contest coverage video, as a source of inspiration or motivation for yourself to challenge yourself in other ways in your life. Like these athletes chose their way of challenging themselves to getting the best shape possible. So this is an awesome video to check out. Our next online competition is May 14th, and that's the Canadian National and Provincials Online Championships. So we did this last year as well. And like I was saying about the reach with the online shows, we can truly have a national championships this way. So we can get our provincial champions, national champions. So no matter where you are in Canada, you can enter online. And in 2022, we are going to, for sure, add live events back to the shows. So not only will we be doing online shows, we're gonna add the live shows back. It's been 2 years since the IDFA has had a live show. We've been doing online shows ever since last year, December. So this is like the second IDFA Universe we've done online. So check out idfa.ca for a show near you. And if you can't make it to a show near you, like I said, we have the online shows. You can enter any show. We have the Transformation Challenge, all the divisions like Bodybuilding, Physique, Bikini, Figure, Fitness Model. So yeah, so you can enter any division. Just check out idfa.ca for more information. Okay, so let's get this show started. We're gonna start the show off with the Transformation Challenge. And our first competitor to the stage will be Genevieve Diego of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Here's her story.
Hi, my name is Genevieve Diego, and I'm from Ottawa, Ontario. I want to share a part of my story that not many people know about. Not because I'm embarrassed or ashamed, but because I don't want it to define me as a person or as a weakness. Let me elaborate. I've always been an active person since childhood, mostly in dance and recreational activities. As I got older and became a first-time mom, I really wanted to step up my game and be more active for my kids. Little did I know that becoming more active would unleash something in my body that would change my life forever. The bodybuilding world had always piqued a curiosity in me, and so I figured to start my journey somewhere so that I could eventually get the courage to actually train and become a bodybuilder. So I started with HIIT workouts at a local personal gym. Just before my daughter turned 1, I developed this severe pain in my eye during a workout, thinking I got dirt in my eye from doing too many bear crawls in the grass. Long story short, I was referred to the eye clinic, then to the MS clinic, to later be diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. I was in shock. Imagine, I'm this young, healthy new mom who's trying to be even more healthy and fit for my young family. It hit us hard, and my training to become a bodybuilder was put in the back of my mind while I figured out how to incorporate this new condition and everything that came with it into our lives. Fast forward 10 years and this pandemic. I felt stuck after the world closed down. So I decided to try and better myself mentally and hopped on the virtual workshop train. Little did I know that this one workshop would change everything. During this workshop, we were asked to do a vision board with all the things we wanted to accomplish, but were too afraid to try and realize them. The first thing that came to mind to put on my board was women that resembled me that were fitness and bodybuilder models. We eventually shared our boards, and of course, we all felt embarrassed and shy about our visions. But when I shared and said out loud that I wanted to try bodybuilding, everyone was so inspired and said that I should go for it. Why wait? My bodybuilding journey started in May this year. And I have to say, with all the restrictions and challenges we've all faced, I'm really proud of how far I've come on this journey. From pushing my mental and physical limits to balancing family and work life. I have my days where my condition might affect me mentally or physically, but I'm thankful every day that I get to wake up and do the thing that keeps me sane and challenges me to be better. I'm also thankful to family and friends that have supported and believed in me. It may seem like such a hard goal to attain, but every step, every small step, every encouraging and inspiring word that you read or hear counts towards that goal that you want to achieve. I hope that my story inspires someone, at least one person, lets them know that no matter what challenges you have in life, whatever setbacks you may have, it's something that you want to achieve. Just know that you're worth it. Every struggle and every triumph, you're worth it.
Next, we have Jennifer Ventura of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada.
My transformation story begins when I slipped on some ice and broke my leg. So that was exactly 2 years ago, December 11th, 2019. And that was a big wake-up call, to say the least. Previously, I know that there were many things that I was struggling with in my life and trying to really work them out differently, and the realities of living with what was hard, an invisible disability, ulcerative colitis, for many years, and not really knowing how to calm the critic in my mind. So there's a lot of healing that was coming to the surface when I broke my leg. I needed to stop. I needed to have a lot of self-honesty, and this all really escalated as well when the pandemic started, and spending a lot of time with myself, with my mind, with a lot of changes as a personal trainer. My job was impacted, and this is a lot of time for self-reflection, and with a physical injury happening, having the motivation to keep on it was really challenging. Feeling the pain associated with it as well, of that hurts to do these things, and the worry of, will I be able to weight bear, to do the things that I love, to lift up my big toe. One of the big toe was impacted. I had a surgery, and I now have a metal rod down the tibia, so my body has changed, and it's learning to work with the new norm and acceptance. I think that was something even previously to the injury that I had a hard time with. So the opportunity of this injury really brought that to the surface in a lot of aspects of my life, and I needed to be clear on what I wanted for for me to move forward. And as much as I have avoided in the past certain things, like I was really feeling and needing to come back to what do I want to create and not get stuck in the past or what was. So the process of healing has been up and down, and as a kinesiologist and personal trainer, really looking at how to bridge the injury rehab and moving into more of building the strength and working at performance, I decided to get a personal trainer. There's a genius of personal trainers that I know within my network who I could call upon, and I'm very fortunate for that, because it's not the case having that knowing, but I'm a big believer in personal training and the power that comes from having a coach. So I worked with Tyler and my biomechanics to learn to walk and put weight on my leg again. We set some goals. Overall, I wanted to be able to run and to sprint, especially. Overall, have that general strength where I can squat and do 10 chin-ups. And I'm able to do all of those things right now with the help of having a plan, having me showing up as well to the consistent work that it takes, and finding that motivation on the days when I'm not motivated, and having the grace of, it's okay to rest on some days where it didn't plan it out. There's going to be a way that I'm finding myself through and keeping with the work. I also hired a mindset coach, because so much of this is from the choices that we make and where is my mind. It was super helpful to be working with Brendan and looking at the fears. Amongst all of this, there is other big things that were coming up with my health that I didn't want to have the grips hold me so tight anymore. So going into it, I think instead of avoiding, go in and you can go through in such a better, it may be messy, but it's a process that I knew I needed to move forward with. I also had therapy to look at the emotional aspects of everything, and I'm happy that I am where I am today, and living through the experience of injury and kinesiology, exercise therapy, strength training, coaching, and that empowerment piece, having gone through that process and still in it today. And I look to continue. I just recently reached out to another resource of mine, Lucas, to continue with bodybuilding, a practice that I knew I wanted to get back into now that I'm able to load my leg again and to feel comfortable and directed in my goals, that I want to be able to work in a practice that I love for my mind and my body. And bodybuilding has done that for me in the past, that type of training, amongst keeping up other practices that are really important. Also, my relationship with food has changed. There's so much that I needed to look at emotionally, as well as the physical aspects of what my body needs. And I continue to be more peaceful with where I'm at with food and the ways that I can nourish myself, and to do that self-care piece, as well as looking what feels all right for my digestion. So I'm very happy with the commitment. And once you make a commitment and stick with it, even if it's hard and it's uncomfortable and it's messy, it's powerful to make a choice and to follow it through with the actions and find the ways that you can support your dreams. So I was able to run this morning, and I'm so happy that injury can bring new meaning to my relationship with my body and my mind, and the way that I can dictate what I do want. And it's all for the greater good. There had to be me and putting my oxygen mask on in order to give back. And for me, that's a big piece. So I want to inspire where I can, and for others to share their stories, because that's where we can learn and we can understand and we can relate and we can encourage each other to keep going and keep on your fitness path. Thank you.
Next, we have William McCarthy of Massachusetts, USA.
Hi, my name is William McCarthy. I'm from Lancaster, Massachusetts. I'm competing in the Transformation Challenge. I've been a personal trainer part-time for the past 27 years and recently lost 72 pounds. Now, being a personal trainer does not mean you have all the answers for fitness or weight loss. As I got older, I had more responsibilities, and my fitness took a hit. It got worse with the pandemic, and I had just had enough. I was trying all the tricks and the ideas for losing weight that I've used over the years, but just couldn't get over the hump. I'd gotten up to 257 pounds, my blood pressure, blood sugar, and my sports injuries of my youth were becoming increasingly problematic. Also, for many years I was caring for a family member, and less time caring for myself. Now was the time for me to make myself the priority. So I found a diet program to help me get as much weight off as I could. It worked and helped me learn to care for myself again. I've gone to many of the IDF shows when I'm visiting my girlfriend in Montreal. I was always thinking if I could get the weight off, I could try to get up on stage. This online show makes up for not being able to get on stage yet. While the diet was effective, it along with everyday life was a challenge. I have sayings posted at work for positive reinforcement. One that always stands out and reinforces this weight loss is from The Rock. It goes, I've learned over the years that when it comes to success, consistency is key. Consistent hard work that we may not like doing today, but for a payoff we'll love tomorrow. Earn it, enjoy it. So to all my fellow competitors, good luck and enjoy this moment. You have earned it.
Great job, everyone. Now it's time for the placings. In third place, we have Jennifer Ventura. In second, we have William McCarthy. And our Transformation Challenge champion is Genevieve Day. Next, we have the Bikini divisions, and we'll start things off with Novice Bikini. Our first competitor to the stage is Karine Boulanger of Quebec, Canada. She would like to thank, Jason, her lover, and all of her friends who supported her, and her sponsor, Revolution Nutrition. She would also like to thank her posing and prep coach, Karine Morin. I appreciate you so much for your help and dedication. Next on stage, we have Mel Vandermolen of Cranbrook, British Columbia, Canada. She would like to thank her coach, Lori Dixon, who helped transform her body and her confidence. This is Mal Vandermolen. Our next competitor is Xiaoming Tang of Scarborough, Ontario, Canada. She would like to thank her coach and her family and everyone else who helped her out. This is Xiaoming Tang. It is now time to get into the placings. In third place, we have Male Vandermolen. In second, we have Xiaoming Tang. And your novice bikini champion is Karine Belanger of Quebec, Canada. Great job, Karine. Next, we have open bikini, and our first competitor on stage is Alexandra Talbot of Gatineau, Quebec, Canada. She would like to give the hugest shout out to her coach and newly crowned IFBB Pro, owner and operator of Hardcore Training, Carly Young, and all Team Carly's Angels. She'd also like to thank her amazing daughter, family, and crew, and the recovery community. Next, we have Jennifer Ventura of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. She would like to thank her biggest support team, her BFF community, and a force greater than herself that keeps her going. This is Jennifer Ventura. Next on stage is Karine Belanger of Quebec, Canada. She would like to thank her lover, Jason, and all her friends who supported her, and her supplement sponsor, Revolution Nutrition. She would also like to thank her posing and prep coach, Karine Morin. I appreciate all your help and dedication. Next to the stage is Male Vandermolen of Cranbrook, British Columbia, Canada. She'd like to thank her coach, Lori Dixon, who helped her transform her body and her confidence. Next on stage, we have Monica Edouard of Mascouche, Quebec, Canada. She would like to thank her coaches, Shanna Hilaire, Nancy Austin, and Handy Hilaire of the KISS team. That's KISSS team. The next athlete on stage is Natalie Bayard of Quebec, Canada. She would like to thank all of her family and friends. She would like to thank Khalil and Isabel from SK Supplement for everything. This is Natalie. Next to the stage, we have Sophie Lavallée-Boivin of Terrebonne, Quebec, Canada. She'd like to thank all those who support her getting ready for the show. This is Sophie Lavallée-Boivin. Our final competitor in open bikini is Xiaomeng Tang of Scarborough, Ontario, Canada. She would like to thank all those who helped her prepare for the show and thank her coach and her family and friends for all their support. This is Xiaomeng Tang. It is now time for the placings. In 8th place, we have Malle van der Molen. In 7th, we have Alexandra Talbot. In 6th, we have Monica Edouard. In 5th place, we have Jennifer Ventura. In 4th place, we have Xiaomeng Tang. In 3rd place, we have Natalie Bayard. In 2nd place, we have Sophie Lavallée-Boivin. And our open bikini champion is Karine Belanger. Karine is also a new IDFA Pro Bikini competitor, and she will be competing in the Pro division later in the show. Next, we have the Masters 40 Plus Bikini class, and our first competitor is Alexandra Talbot of Gatineau, Quebec. She would like to give a shout out to her coach and newly crowned IFBB Pro and owner and operator of Heart and Core Training, Carly Young, and all the Team Carly Angels. She'd also like to shout out to her amazing daughter, family, and crew, and the recovery community writ large. This is Alexandra Talbot.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found.
Next up is Natalie Bayard of Quebec, Canada. She would like to thank her family and friends, and also Khalil and Isabel from SK Supplements for everything they do. This is Natalie Bayard.
That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me.
It's time for the placings. In second place, we have Alexandra Talbot. And your Masters 40 Plus Bikini champion is Natalie Bayard. Congratulations, Natalie. Next, we have the Masters 50 Plus Bikini class. And on stage, we have Monica Edouard of Mascouche, Quebec, Canada. She'd like to thank her coaches, Shanna Hilaire, Nancy Austin, and Handy Hilaire. and the KISS team. That's KISSS team. This is Monica Edouard. Your Masters 50 Plus Bikini champion is Monica Edouard. Congratulations, Monica. Now it is time for the Pro Bikini class, where our newest IDFA Pro, Karine Boulanger, will go up against our IDFA Pro, Patrizia Ferrante of Italy. First to the pro stage, we have Karine Boulanger of Quebec, Canada. She's our newest IDFA Pro Bikini athlete. She would like to thank her lover Jason and all her friends who support her, and thanks to her sponsor Revolution Nutrition. And she'd also like to thank her posing and prep coach Karine Morin.
No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Next to the pro stage is Patrizia Ferrante of Italy. She is also a new pro, winning her IDFA Pro card in Bikini in the October show. And she'd like to thank all those who supported her in her journey to the pro stage. This is Patrizia Ferrante.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. We're searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare.
It's time for the placings. In second place, we have Patrizia Ferrante. And your pro bikini champion is Karine Boulanger of Quebec, Canada. Congratulations. Next, we have the bodybuilding divisions, and first up we have a bodybuilding novice class. And our first competitor on stage is Aki Hilaris of Quebec, Canada. He would like to thank his fiancée Ruby for lifting him up and being his rock.
Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the
Your novice bodybuilding champion is Aki Hilaris of Quebec, Canada. Congratulations. Next, we have the Masters 40 Plus bodybuilding class. And our competitor on stage is Scott Anderson of New Brunswick, Canada. He would like to thank his client and fellow athlete for challenging him to compete again. This is Scott Anderson.
Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy. I wonder what went wrong today, eh? Why do I feel like I linger? Linger between the words to say, eh? To say the words to remember. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all. Lose it all. Lose it all. Feel it in your arms. Feel it in your legs. Feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go. Just let your body go. Just let your body go and move to the rhythm.
Your Masters 40 Plus bodybuilding champion is Scott Anderson of New Brunswick, Canada. Congratulations, Scott. Next we have open bodybuilding, and our first competitor on stage is David Degaris of Brownsburg, Chatham, Quebec, Canada. You'd like to thank the IDFA for all the online competitions. This is David Degaris.
Lose it all. Feel it in your arms. Feel it in your legs. Feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go. Just let your body go. Just let your body go and move to the rhythm. I wonder what went wrong today, eh? Why do I feel like I linger? Linger between the words to say, eh? To say the words to remember.
Our next competitor in open bodybuilding is Scott Anderson of New Brunswick, Canada. He would like to thank his client and fellow athlete for challenging him to compete. This is Scott Anderson. Now time for the placings. In second place, we have David Dagaris. And our open bodybuilding champion and new IDFA pro is Scott Anderson of New Brunswick, Canada. Great job, Scott. Next up is fitness model. We're going to start things off with novice fitness model. And our first competitor to the stage is Genevieve Daigle of Ottawa, Ontario. She would like to thank all those who support her in getting ready for the show. This is Genevieve Daigle. Next up we have Xiaomeng Tang of Scarborough, Ontario, Canada. She would like to thank her coach and family and everyone else who helped her. This is Xiaomeng Tang. In second place, we have Genevieve Daigle, and our novice fitness model champion is Xiaomeng Tang of Scarborough, Ontario, Canada. Congratulations. Next up is open fitness model, and our first competitor on stage is Alexandra Talbot of Gatineau, Quebec. The hugest shout out goes to her coach and newly crowned IFBB Pro and owner and operator of Hard and Core Training, Carly Young. She would also like to thank her most amazing daughter, her family and crew, and the recovery community writ large. This is Alexandra Talbot. Next up is Chantal Duclos of Gatineau, Quebec. She would like to thank her coach, Kim Peppers, for getting her started and keeping her going. This is Chantal Duclos. Next on the stage is Monica Edouard of Mascouche, Quebec, Canada. She'd like to thank her coaches, Shanna Hilaire, Nancy Austin, and Handy Hilaire, and the KISS team. This is Monica Edouard. Next is Xiaomeng Tang of Scarborough, Ontario, Canada. She would like to thank her coach and her family and everyone else who has helped her. This is Xiaomeng Tang. In fourth place, we have Alexandra Talbot. In third, we have Monica Edouard. Second place goes to Chantal Duclos. And our open fitness model champion is Xiaomeng Tang. And Xiaomeng Tang also earns an IDFA Pro card. Congratulations. Next, we have Masters 40 Plus Fitness Model, and first on stage is Alexandra Talbot of Gatineau, Quebec. She would like to thank her coach, Carly Young, and her most amazing daughter, her family and crew, and the recovery community writ large. Next is Chantal Duclos of Gatineau, Quebec, Canada. She'd like to thank her coach, Kim Peppers, for getting her started and keeping her going. Second place goes to Alexandra Talbot. And your Masters 40 Plus Fitness Model Champion is Chantel Duclos. Next we have the Masters 50 Plus Fitness Model class. And on stage we have Monica Edouard of Mascouche, Quebec, Canada. She would like to thank her coaches, Shanna Hilaire, Nancy Austin, and Handy Hilaire, and the KISS team. This is Monica Edouard. Your Masters 50 Plus Fitness Model Champion is Monica Edouard of Quebec, Canada. Congratulations, Monica. Next up is Pro Figure, and on stage we have Isabelle Rassicote of Terrebonne, Quebec, Canada. She would like to thank the IDFA and SNK Supplements. This is Isabelle Rassicote. And on a quick note here, Isabelle is also the Pro Figure Champion of 2018, 2019, and 2020. Your Pro Figure Champion is Isabelle Rassicote of Quebec, Canada. Next we have the Physique divisions. We're going to start things off with Novice Physique. And first to the stage is Angus Ho of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And he would like to thank his company, Prime Wellness and Fitness, and all his friends and family who support him. This is Angus Ho. Next to the stage is William McCarthy of Massachusetts, USA. He would like to thank all those who support him on this journey to the stage. This is William McCarthy. In second place, we have William McCarthy, and your Novice Physique Champion is Angus Ho of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Next up is Open Physique, and to start things off, we have Angus Ho of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and he would like to thank his company, Prime Wellness Fitness, and all his friends and family who support him on this journey. This is Angus Ho. Next to the stage is David Degaris of Brownsburg, Chatham, Quebec, Canada. He would like to thank, the IDFA for putting on all these online competitions. This is David Degaris. Our next athlete on stage is Handy Hilaire of Laval, Quebec, Canada. He would like to thank his coaches, Shanna Hilaire and Nancy Austin, and also the KISS team, that's KISSS. Next up, we have Samuel Akuzi of Brampton, Ontario, Canada. He would like to thank God Almighty, his family and friends for standing by him through this prep, and also Shaun and the IDFA for making this possible. This is Samuel Akuzi. Next to the stage, we have Scott Anderson of New Brunswick, Canada. He would like to thank his client and fellow athlete for challenging him to compete today. This is Scott Anderson. Those are all your open physique athletes. Now let's get into the placings. In 5th place, we have Handy Hilaire. In 4th place, we have Samuel Akuzi. In 3rd, David Degaris. 2nd goes to Scott Anderson. And your open physique champion is Angus Ho of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And Angus will also earn his IDFA Pro card and will be competing in the Pro Physique division later in the show. Congratulations, Angus. Next, we have the Masters 40 Plus Physique class, and first on stage is Handy Hilaire of Laval, Quebec, Canada. He would like to thank his coaches, Shanna Hilaire and Nancy Austin, and the KISS team. This is Handy Hilaire. Next, we have Scott Anderson of New Brunswick, Canada. And again, he would like to thank his client and fellow athlete for challenging him to compete today. This is Scott Anderson.
shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy sea.
Our final competitor in the Masters 40 Plus Physique class is William McCarthy of Massachusetts, USA. We would like to thank all those who support him in getting ready for the show. This is William McCarthy.
No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me.
In third place, we have William McCarthy. In second, we have Handy Hilaire. And your Masters 40 Plus champion is Scott Anderson of New Brunswick, Canada. Congratulations, Scott. Next, we have the Masters 50 Plus Physique division. And first on stage is Gianluca Pensi of Rome, Italy. He would like to thank his coach Patrizia and his family and friends. This is Gianluca Pensi.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare.
Next up, we have Handy Hilaire of Laval, Quebec, Canada. He would like to thank Shanna Hilaire and Nancy Austin, his coaches, and the KISS team. That's KISSS team. This is Handy Hilaire. Next, we have William McCarthy of Massachusetts, USA. He would like to thank all those who support him in his journey to reach the stage today. This is William McCarthy.
My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me, that's why
In third place, we have William McCarthy. In second, we have Gianluca Pense. And our Masters 50 Plus Physique Champion is Handy Hilaire. Great job, Handy. Our final class of the show is Pro Physique. And on the stage we will have Angus Ho of Toronto, Canada, Calder Johnson of New Brunswick, Canada, and James Paquette of Saskatchewan, Canada. First on stage is our newest IDFA Pro, Angus Ho of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. He would like to thank his company, Prime Wellness Fitness, and all those who support him and on getting to the stage today. This is Angus Ho.
Why do I feel like I linger between the words to say the words.
Next we have Calder Johnson from New Brunswick, Canada. He would like to thank his friend and coach Scott Anderson and his parents and his friends for all their support during this prep. This is IDFA Pro Calder Johnson. Next we have IDFA Pro James Paquette of Saskatchewan, Canada. He would like to thank all those who support him in getting ready for this show. This is James Paquette.
Until the very last hour, we still got a few more days to slay. It's gonna get so much louder. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all. Lose it all. Lose it all. Feel it in your arms, feel it in your legs, feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go, just let your body go, just let your body go and move to the rhythm.
It's time for the placings. In third place, we have Calder Johnson. In second, we have James Paquette. And our Pro Physique champion is Angus Ho of Toronto, Canada. Thank you everyone for watching the show, and a big congratulations to all the athletes who competed. If you want to learn more about the IDFA or find a show near you or one of our online shows, go to idfa.ca. And again, thank you so much for watching the show.